Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Isat Buchanan under fire for rant on Jamaicans concerned about monkeypox. Prominent attorney at law and human rights advocate Isat Buchanan is under fire on social media site Twitter after he questioned the concerns Jamaicans have expressed about monkeypox, claiming that this is why looking a certain way, including being ugly. You made sure to have a doctor in the house this morning because I want to know why are some Jamaicans so worried about monkeypox when they already look a certain way, the attorney questioned. That's all I want to know. It's always the people. You ever notice? Ugly people always worry about pretty things. Now here comes monkeypox, he elaborated. Buchanan made the comments on national television while co-hosting a program with People's National Party PNP politician Raymond Price. Interestingly, Buchanan is the chairman of the People's National Party Human Rights Commission. A video of the moment when Buchanan made the comment on the TV program has gone viral, with many persons seemingly left shock and outrage at his remarks. Listen, I have to say this, Buchanan said, while being interrupted by Price. Buchanan persisted in his comment despite Price pointedly telling him to wait. A seemingly shocked Price remained silent throughout the commentary from the attorney, who in turn thereafter asked Price if he would like to respond to his Buchanan's assertions. I think we should move on, responded Price. Still, Buchanan would not relent in his views on monkeypox and the concerns some Jamaicans have in relation to the disease. And I am saying that some of the spots look just like acne, and people walking around and them face bumpy like that. Fix it, Jesus, fix it, the attorney said before the video ends. One of the characteristics of monkeypox is a rash or skin lesions. A firestorm has since erupted on social media as persons have been calling out for the attorney on his remarks. So Buchanan is supposed to be the human rights face for the People's National Party, and here he is describing some Jamaicans as ugly already and therefore shouldn't worry about monkeypox, tweeted Juliet Cuthbert-Flynn, State Minister in the Ministry of Health and Wellness. As a race, we have already endured being called monkey. What a disgraceful comment, she added. In responding to Cuthbert-Flynn's comments on the video, a woman tweeted, I was so irritated when I saw this and still am. There's no way he should be left scot-free and not be reprimanded by the television station. Another person tweeted, this is a Buchanan utterance on the monkeypox virus disease in Jamaica is despicable. Man act like a big youth. Fix it, Jesus, fix it. Government Senator Natalie Campbell Rodriguez also chimed in the discussion. We must not allow an audience or a mic to take control of us and our utterances. Self-control is a key ingredient for leadership of any kind, she tweeted. Always respect fellow Jamaicans, never make fun of acne problems, as it is often tied to one's self-esteem, she added. Another Twitter user stated, OMG, he will come out and apologize, but say it was only a joke. Human rights cheer? Shake my head. The right is to be treated with dignity, no matter how you look, talk, your race, class, or so on. Surely, there is better out there to represent the people. Jamaica recorded its first case of monkeypox last Wednesday after a man who traveled from the United Kingdom tested positive. The patient remains in isolation at the hospital in Clarendon following a brief departure from the medical facility on Saturday, which caused Jamaicans to express fear that the virus could spread locally. The symptoms of monkeypox, a viral disease, include fever, intense headache, swelling of the lymph nodes, back pain, muscle ache, lack of energy, and/or rash. Person-to-person spread occurs through direct contact with monkeypox skin lesions or scabs, contact with clothing or linen such as bedding or towels, used by an infected person, and coughing or sneezing. The virus enters the body through broken skin, the respiratory tract, or the membrane, eye, nose, and mouth. The incubation period is between 5 and 21 days. Members of the public who experience fever, intense headache, muscle ache, and/or rash on the skin should immediately isolate and call ahead to their health center or doctor before visiting. All members of the public should wear a mask, frequently wash hands, and practice physical distancing as part of infection prevention and control efforts, the Health Ministry said. Curfew imposed in a section of St. Andrew South. The police have imposed a curfew in the Whitfield Town community Kingston 11, which is in the St. Andrew South Division. The curfew began at 6 p.m. Thursday, July 14, and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. Saturday, July 16. The boundaries for the curfew are as follows: north along Wellington Road from Walton Park Road to Maxfield Avenue, south along Spanish Town Road from Maxfield Avenue to Walton Park Road, east along Maxfield Avenue from Wellington Road to Spanish Town Road, west along Walton Park Road from Spanish Town Road to Wellington Road. During the hours of the curfew, all individuals within the boundaries of the curfew are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized in writing by the ground commander. Kingston Wharf's CEO speak on recent on-the-job tragedy. Following the recovery of the body of Scott Banbury, an employee of Kingston Wharfs Limited, who reportedly fell off a ship while working on Tuesday night, the company has sought to bring some clarity to the tragic development. According to a statement from Kingston Wharfs at approximately 10:05 p.m. on Tuesday, while performing duties at steward aboard a vessel that was docked at berth 8, the employee fell overboard the vessel. Since then, a search has been on for him, which ended with the recovery of his body. In a video, Mark Williams, Chief Executive Officer CEO of Kingston Wharfs Limited, outlined from the company's standpoint what occurred on Tuesday night. He also referred to the unusual and heartwarming circumstances in which Banbury came to be in the employment of the company, where Banbury was said to have proven to be an industrious worker for just over a year and was recognized for his work at the company's last staff awards. Williams said while the development is now the subject of a police investigation, the company, from its own checks and examination of the applicable safety system and records, is satisfied that no systematic issue contributed to the tragedy. Puma signs fastest woman alive, Elaine Thompson-Herah. Five-time Olympic champion and the fastest woman alive, Elaine Thompson-Herah, has signed with global sports brand Puma. The 30-year-old Jamaican is set to boost the company's roster of track and field athletics ahead of the 2022 World Athletics Championships in Eugene, Oregon, USA. She was tied to the Nike brand, but that arrangement reportedly ended on a rocky note recently. Thompson-Herah is the first woman in history to win the sprint double at consecutive Olympics, capturing gold in both the 100-meter and 200-meter at the 2016 Rio Olympics and again at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Aside from her historic Olympic achievements, she became the fastest woman alive when she ran 10.56 seconds at the Classic in Eugene, USA in 2021. Reacting to the signing, Puma CEO Golden said, "We are thrilled that Elaine has chosen to join the Puma family. With her speed, she embodies everything we stand for as a brand." Elaine ran the second fastest time in women's history last year and is only 0.5 seconds off a world record. She really targets the 100-meter world record, and we want to help her achieve that goal with our most innovative performance products. Puma has a long history in track and field and has sponsored the Jamaican Athletic Administrative Association J3A since 2002. Thompson-Herah now joins her Jamaican compatriot sprint superhero with record holder and Olympic gold medalist Usain Bolt. Puma just felt like the right fit, a company that has been working with the world's fastest man for decades, said Thompson-Herah. "I'm excited to be part of such an elite group and can't wait to get started. I really want to break the 100-meter world record. The current one has been undefeated for 34 years. Now is the time. I think there is still a lot I can unleash," she added. Puma is one of the world's leading sport brands, designing, developing, selling and marketing footwear, apparel and accessories. The company distributes its product in more than 120 countries and is headquartered in Germany. Holness says increasing baby leaves is a positive sign. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has suggested that announcing the introduction of paternity leave for fathers, as well as extension of maternity leave for mothers, shows his government interest in how civil servants live. "We are improving how workers are able to live and work, and also the standards that we require to them in terms of performance and productivity, to serve the public, of which they are a part of, and in which the public sector workers also complain," he told the audience, noting a recent call from a civil servant complaining about the performance of public servants in hospital. "I want the public to know that the government is not blind to this. But it is not the government's only role to speak out from a bully pulpit, to say you must, you must. The important role of government is to develop the policy, which is what we're doing, Holness told them. He said that a comprehensive policy broken down into targets assigned to the leaders with measurable outcomes and results, with a process to evaluate and monitor, and to take the evaluation and feedback to address divisions, remission, and to change targets is an ongoing process. So we have developed that today, and we are handing it over, essentially, to the ministries, departments, and agencies of government. And my job today is to say to the heads of who are gathered here that this is now the critical mission of the government, which is to allow connect to the grant of transformation of the public sector, he stated. I hope that I would have made that connection, and those who are looking to crawl out of their critical holes to make nonsensical arguments which just go back into them and don't distract the nation from the critical things that we have to do here, Holness concluded. The government says that the goal of the new policy is to create a culture across the public sector which drives the delivery of services that meet and, possibly, exceed citizens' expectations. Every ministry now has a customer service improvement team charged with developing an improvement customer service program. It is also expected to aid in Jamaica achieving the Vision 2030 development goals to live, work, and raise families and do business. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.